Welcome back to the Girl Cave and welcome to Through the Rainbow. This is the 2.0 edition for the year 2023. Last year we did the basic colors of the rainbow, and this year we're doing the in-betweens, those little sections that don't quite fit here or there. And we're going to start in January with our multicolored section. So this is a great time for you to reacquaint yourself with that stack of paper. Look at mine. Let me see if I can even pick it up. Oh God. Look at that. Okay, this is enough to get me through the year, I'm pretty sure. This is a lot. What I like to do when I pick my category for the month is I go through each sheet of paper. I look at it and I sort it. I organize it. Because this is multicolored, I'm going to sort these by light, bright, medium, and dark. And as I go through them, if I find something that I don't really love anymore, then I will put that in the purge pile. And speaking of purge piles, hold on. This is what I purged last year when I did Through the Rainbow. And if that's something that you would like to adopt my papers, then all you have to do is like this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave me a comment below saying, hey, I would gladly adopt your papers. And that way I can pick someone and bless them. So this is my stack of paper. Oh my gosh. And I have so many beautiful sheets of paper. These are multicolored. These are Brave and Bold by Amy Tangerine. I have a little bit of everything. So I'm going to go through each of these sheets of paper and organize them. Some are old. Some I have multiples. Like this one I have 2. This one I have 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take at least one of them and put them in my category of cut aparts. Because I could cut those cameras apart and use them as embellishments. So because I have such a large amount of papers in my multicolored section, I'm not going to film it because we would never end. I will come back and show you my choice and my layout. New year, new life, and new candle. I used up my candle last year and I was so sad because it was so beautiful. But I finally found one. Look, I had been looking for months for a beautiful pink candle. And this one has almost like an iridescent shine to it. And it is frosty cranberry. So it's kind of like a Christmas candle, but honestly, it does not smell like Christmas. It just smells fresh and fruity. So this is going to be my candle for 2023. Because I like to immerse myself in joy and happiness when I'm here in the Girl Cave. All right, let me get working and I'll catch up with you in a few seconds. Oh my gosh, look. I'm left with, I would say pretty much half of my original stack. And look how beautiful this is. Like honestly, at this point, I'm not really sure where I would use it, but I'm not getting rid of it. Just because you're not sure if you will use it, don't get rid of it if you love it. Now that pile is halfway through, but it doesn't mean that I'm purging half of it. This is the section that I am purging, which is, I'm going to say a good inch worth of paper. And some of these papers are gorgeous. Like, look at this paper. But I had multiples of them. And I'm not going to use all of them. And then this paper I had another multiple of, and I kept one because I'm going to cut those little words apart. Yes, I am. So if you like to do traveler's notebooks or junk journals, that paper right there, that would be perfect. This is going into the purge pile. And then this other section, which is almost another inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch, I'm going to rehome because like these right here, I'm not in love with, but it's really good quality paper. So I'm going to save it for wallpapering because sometimes I like paper that is really, really thin, and then I can use this as a base to give it some stability. And then I found papers that I know I would want to rehome into the boy section. Okay, that's where I would actually use these more appropriately. So these are going to go over there. So they have a new home. And then some of them, I did not like this side anymore, but I could always use this solid color. So I'm going to rehome these with my solids. Look at that. That's beautiful. It's like a linen look. This one is going to go into my cut apart section because I had multiples. And then this one, I'm going to move into my ledger section. This one's going to go into my stripe section. And then so on and so forth. Like I found a lot of them like that. I even found some that, like this one, is really thin paper. And as a scrapbook page, I would not like, but I can tear it apart and use it in my junk journaling. Just use some Mod Podge and that would be a great start for a background. And then look at this. Oh my gosh. So this is the side that I had. I was like, you know, I'm not loving it. But then I saw this side and yes, so this is gonna go live with the reds. All right, so enough talk about paper, if that's possible. I'm gonna show you my layout. I was totally inspired by the Counterfeit Kit Challenge. They posted this mood board on Instagram and I saw those beautiful colors. And as I was going through my paper, I realized I have a lot of these type of papers where it goes from one tone to the other, a lot of them. And then I remembered that, I believe her name is Laura, one of my subscribers. She had seen a layout that I made using this paper and I saved half of it and she asked me about it. And I decided, you know what? I'm going to use those two papers and create this layout of when my husband and my oldest son, who was maybe 6 at the time, were building the courtyard. And then I followed Shimel's lead and I just kept adding and adding more of these embellishments. I have a house, another house here, memory, the bee because my husband is allergic to bees and we didn't find out until after we built the courtyard. So we don't really spend a lot of time there. And then the number 2 because they were working together and it was just, I really enjoyed this layout and finding all the little treasures in my supplies. I can't wait to see what you create. Please post your layout in the Facebook group Crafting in the Girl Cave so that we can all inspire each other. Before you leave, please like this video, share it with your friends, tell them about Crafting in the Girl Cave, tell them about my YouTube channel, and come back again next week. Bye.